Hey, welcome back to Murderhobos Anonymous. It's been a couple weeks since we played some D&D. We are playing some 5th edition D&D here at Play More Games in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thanks for joining us. Before we get started, I just want to go through some credits here. Any of the background effects you might hear from tabletopaudio.com. Battle effects are from battlebards.com, and the battle music is mostly from Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I was going to fix that. Okay. And we're playing some Tomb of Annihilation, 5th edition D&D, Adventures League rules. And what happened to 3 weeks ago?
Finally got a guide.
Does anyone remember what happened 3 weeks ago?
TPK to some plants.
Yeah, that's right. We almost died from plants.
Yeah.
I slept through a battle.
The turtle didn't wake up.
The party was almost wiped by a group of flowers.
Yeah, because of the rogue.
Flowers.
Hey, none of the rest of us know that the rogue saw
Yeah,
those
we all
flowers.
know that the rogue almost wiped us, but...
Yeah.
The players know
Yeah.
that the rogue almost wiped them.
How often do plants follow you?
He does have a point.
Talk to druids a lot.
More than you think.
Try to kill them. Yeah. I know the wild elf, wood elf, and all of that, but druid's bad. They're like, oh, you can't cut down that tree to make them arrows.
So you might, those keen-eyed might notice that I'm not using Roll20 today. I'm using Fantasy Grounds. We're going to try that out, see how it goes. So yeah, you guys had gone up to Fort Valerian up here, and then headed back down again. But you had managed to find yourself a...
Oh, I know where we were.
Yeah, we're heading to kill some ghouls.
No,
What we're heading.
we were getting ready to bet on Dude.
Oh yeah, whether or not he was gonna live.
Whether or not he was going to survive. We had left right before, or we had stopped right before, thank you, before he had to run the gauntlet. Because I was the only one who bet on him.
On him surviving?
Yes.
Yep.
We don't even know it.
And you have your guide here
Aw, with the adorable plants.
with the Vegapygmy buddy, who had asked that you help him destroy any undead you might encounter. Seemed like a reasonable request.
And we said yes.
Of
We
course.
were going to kill them all anyway.
Well, yeah, but that's... I know that, and you know that.
He probably knows
I
that.
don't think he actually cares as long as
I
it
don't-
gets done.
Well,
Yeah.
it's more of a thing of not telling him means that he gave us the discount.
True.
Because then we said we were going to do it, even though we were already going to do it.
There you go. Let's see. So you were gonna go and attend the
Executioner's Run.
Executioner's Run, which
Yeah,
is
we needed to get money for charter.
Canoes. No, we have the charter.
We have the charter.
We're going canoe so we get to
Yeah,
the
we need
place to kill
canoes.
ghouls.
Maybe we needed something.
Yeah.
We're just so damn poor.
yep. You headed
Yeah,
to
we
the Executioner's Run.
We just gotta hope that a dragon turtle can't fit in the string.
That would be impressive, I guess.
I saw words.
Yep, I saw words too. I didn't know if those words were words that you were supposed to see or not. So I made the words go away.
Aw.
So as you make your way into the city, you swing around the perimeter and enter from the west. Yeah, from the west. And you see the road through the old city splits around a rectangular stone-lined pit, 15 feet deep, 50 feet wide, and 200 feet long. Talking with some of the townsfolk, they say that it used to be for some Omnian competitive ball game of some sort. But these days it provides cheap entertainment for the locals, as criminals are dropped in at one end and must make it through a gauntlet of various wild creatures, and if they make it across to the other side, then they win their freedom. And of course, there's a lot of betting to see which criminals make it through.
Does our criminal look particularly like spritey?
No.
He's a dyer. He dyes wool and yarn.
He's literally a dyer.
Yeah.
Going to die.
He's gonna die. Yeah, he looks pretty pitiful. A lot of the other criminals, you hear that repeat offenders are common because of the fame that you get for making the gauntlet, making the executioners run. And
So basically, they're like gladiators. Just
But he's not going to be a survivor.
hey, you never know. He might make really good rolls.
He's a dyer.
The situation is really dire.
I don't care. He might make really good rolls.
He's definitely going to roll down some gauntlets.
I'm putting one gold that he makes it because.
Oh, so you're putting all your gold on him?
No, I still have 5. I still have 4 after that.
It was a joke about how poor we are.
Yeah, we're still extremely poor. I think I'm one of the richest people, and I have 5 gold.
Yay!
Wait, no, how much do you have? You have.
I think I'm fine with you.
I have 10 gold.
Yes, we have
Oh,
10 gold.
10 gold.
Really? And you made him and me pay for the frickin'. Oh, you guys suck. We know who's paying for everything from now on.
Oh, yes. Our mighty riches of 10 gold.
Hey, you have twice my gold.
I'm dying.
She's kind. I
You
just let
still
it
have
happen.
that gold.
I hear swords.
Did the dyer die?
I think it's in the music.
I don't know.
But it's weird because it's going to 3D audio to where the swords are only coming out by left. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, so that's just the medieval village sound.
Why are they sword
You know, it's like, I
fighting?
know the sword fighting to our left.
They're training?
Yeah.
It could be like a blacksmith or something.
Yeah, it could be.
It's a medieval village. There's always somebody raiding.
Freaking
Why do I have
Vikings.
an urge to yell this one?
Yeah, that's right.
You're welcome.
My cost contains.
No.
I have it stuck in my head.
Huh?
What would you do with a drunken sailor? It's in my head.
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor for lie in the morning?
Soon enough to get robbed by a dragon turtle.
That doesn't fit with the song. It's a little too long.
Because it was weird. Me and him were talking, and I had,
It's
and
the
I was,
Tolkien version.
and I was playing sea shanties, and my cat freaked out at one of them.
Oh.
And it's all like, Jordan, play this for your cats.
Which sea shame.
Yes, it's like
A 1, 2,
somebody
3.
makes it.
Yep, now we're getting it.
Yay!
Darn. Yeah, so for those of you just now joining us,
Just now hearing us.
just now hearing us, our adventurers were attending an event where convicts are running across a pit, and they have to make it across the other side. The adventurers were not the convicts,
You're just
but
walking.
two of the velociraptors had jumped the fence, so to speak, over an Allosaurus, and were starting to attack the townsfolk. And
I mean, honestly, they probably deserve it.
Yeah, can we just like let the Raptors kill some and then just think they're
No.
so,
because they're
Eric,
gonna be
you
going
are
to attack all of
not
us.
first because you do not have an initiative of 165.
Are you sure?
Wow. That's a nice initiative.
That is pretty good.
my guard still
I bow to
I mean, I got a 4. That's not bad either.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Yuki,
Yes.
it's
We
your
have
turn.
2 velociraptors. All right. How far away am I from the velociraptors? I don't know what I think about this new map.
Yeah, let me see if I can get the.
Well, the problem is the lines are gray, and so is the background.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
You're 15 away.
Nope.
No, I don't.
Sorry. No, I'm gonna turn off the.
Well,
mask.
are those 10 square or 5 foot squares?
Yeah, the mat. It is 5 foot, so you're 10 feet away.
Okay, I will move 10 feet and attack one with a oops, drop of my phone.
How does that damage exactly? You run up and go oops?
Yeah, I go oops and they just fall over.
Okay. Psychic damage, I assume?
Pretty much.
Training to be a drunken master.
See, you figured me out. I will attack one with my feast.
Okay.
I will have a
So
23
now the monk's eating them with their feasts.
Yes, that hits.
for 6 damage. I think that's all I only have 1 attack, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think you have flurry of blows.
No, I don't. I think I get them at like 3 or 4.
No, that was the wrong one.
And if the raptors are making noises, I will repeat whatever noise they're making back at me.
Quack, quack.
Okay, it's very confusing. Eric, now it's your turn.
Okay,
I'm going to
not a
shoot
not
the
a
one
falcon.
that she's punching in the head.
Okay.
Probably not with the 10.
No, not so much. All right, Sullivan.
I will chaos bolt the one she attacks.
Ooh, new.
It's chaosy and bolty.
13.
13. Yes, that hits just barely.
Points of poison damage.
Second, I thought you were going to say 14 point something damage. I'm like,
Yeah, so you just.
Murder the raptor.
Wrong one. The same one,
the
right?
rapper?
Did he murder the raptor?
Oh, I heard rapper. It's like,
It could be a rapping raptor, I suppose.
Yeah, he be dead.
Is how he
It's
would have
per,
wanted it.
it's Parappa the Rapping Raptor.
All right.
be glad I don't have anything I can throw at you.
The other Velociraptor is gonna run up to
Come at me,
Yuki.
bro.
Does not have pack tactics. He's very sad.
Well, there's no one to attack him with.
Nope.
He could be a pack of one.
This is not the Marines. They are not the Marines of Raptors. It is not an army of one.
He turns, you see like an anchor tattoo.
No, that's the Navy.
Sorry.
The Marines is a
Does a 15 hit?
no, a 15 does not.
Really? And then he's going to try to claw at you.
Oh, that's just
How about a 16?
that does hit.
That does hit?
That's
All
very mean of him.
right. For 5 slashing damage.
I squawk very loudly.
Kathos.
Sacred Flame.
All right. So deck save.
Yes. They'll probably do very well.
14.
I'm pretty sure that saves. Yeah. I'm gonna go with yes.
I will say that with this new program, I do like the side chat thing.
Yeah. Which is actually hidden from the actual
No, 14. No.
stream, but that's okay.
15.
Sorry, somebody was calling me on Facebook, strangely and oddly and weirdly. What
It
did
was
you do?
14.
13? That hits.
No, it was 14 is what you rolled.
Oh.
What did you need?
Oh, you only needed a 12.
Okay,
Okay.
then you're fine.
Right. Sorry. Peepo.
People, I'm gonna run up and try to hit it with my greatsword. Kill it, people,
All
kill
right.
it. I think I hit it.
Yeah?
23?
The turtle
Yes.
pours the great sword out with his infinite space show.
Yes.
His or her?
Her.
Her. See?
9 damage.
So basically both
Very, very wounded. This
of the animals here
Velociraptor
are
B.
female.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round, Yuki.
I
Finish
will
him.
Punch him.
You need to roll a 1
I
on your damage.
rolled not enough to hit, I don't think.
AC 13.
12?
Nope. Dodges out of the way.
Yeah, sadly.
Eric.
I miss.
Okay, Sullivan.
It might be
The
people.
crowd was cheering, but now they're just really awkward and silent. They're like, this is kind of sad.
Nope, he missed.
You missed. Velociraptor is just like gonna pity attack Yuki here, I think, at this point.
It's
Put you out of your misery.
we're giving it a shot.
Does a
Ow.
natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
You sure?
I think this should roll, yeah, it did. For 12 piercing.
Ow.
The Velociraptor, does it rip out your jugular?
That's what I,
Kentucky Fried Kinku tonight.
not quite, but awful damn close.
You're like 1 or 2.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious?
She
Okay.
just almost went dead.
I just
dead.
almost went dead.
What's your maximum?
9.
Oh yeah. You're off by 1.
Yeah, if you had done 1 more damage to me, I would have been dead. We would have been ripping my cheek.
I would have had to have done your hit point maximum past 0 in order for
Yeah.
that to happen.
She had 4
Yeah.
hit points.
I had 4 hit points.
Out of
9.
9.
Yeah.
That's 12 minus 4, and then you'd have to have another 9 on top of that.
Yeah.
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 It's not that far.
You're off by 1.
Oh,
Off. That's what we were saying. 1 more hit point, you would have killed me.
Oh, cool.
That's why I was like sitting here going, holy crap, I gotta do some math real quick here.
All right. Well, Peepo, you're gonna get clawed.
Holy crap.
It's a 17 hit.
It's my AC.
Yeah, your total. That's right. For 5 slashing damage from that claw. And as soon as I know how to mark your token as unconscious, I will do that next week.
Next week, you're still unconscious.
Oh shit.
Kathos.
Oh, did you notice the little raptors? with
Kathos
pins
is going
down
to
there?
walk down.
Oh, yeah.
behind-
It's just a generic map I found.
Behind the bird and touch it and cure wounds.
Well, he walked behind you to do it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm keeping your body between myself and the raptor.
Yeah, I noticed that.
There's the unconscious body is not providing any cover for your.
I don't know, I am a really giant.
She's about to be conscious though. if I remember how to cast Cure Wounds.
Accidentally cast.
I think it's a D8.
So 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
What?
Huh?
It's plus spell level,
Yeah.
plus your plus 2 from being a light third.
Okay, I thought there was some other number in there.
No, you don't add your wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much do I heal?
It's D8 plus cleric level.
Additional 2 plus spell level. Okay, so 6 plus 2 plus 1.
So I'm at.
You're at full hit points. Oh, maybe we'll level after this. Who knows? Depends on how much XP you.
Oh, level 1 monks suck.
Level 1, everything sucks.
Well, yeah, but my hit points are really crap.
Oh,
I have less hit points than you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit it.
I've got one more.
23. Yeah.
23. That hits by 10. Did you roll higher than a 1?
Yes.
Yes.
It's dead.
Yay! I just like sliced his head off.
Lasted an entire round with 1 hit point.
Talk to these. I have a plus 5 to hit. They're all
Yeah, I
like
think running 2 instances of Fantasy Grounds on my surface is a little taxing.
So I got plus 5, but I rolled a 3.
Really slow.
It's because I'm not level 2 and you can get advantage with sneaking.
Excuse me.
Eric, roll a d20 with advantage.
Wow.
2 and a 7.
You're gonna just stop asking you guys for rolls. I think.
That's not fair, I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah.
Fine, you roll. Prove me wrong.
I never roll high. 5.
That's the average of the 2
Hey,
and
you
the
didn't have
7.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay,
Okay.
better.
Better than a 7.
So, by the end of the run, 2 of the other convicts made it out, but your buddy did not.
Aww.
Did the
One of-
third one make it?
The third was the first enough.
You lost 5 gold, I lost 1 gold.
I don't know if we actually bet.
No, I bet. I did. I put money
You
on
said
it.
you bet.
That was real good.
Yeah, but I don't know who I bet on.
You bet on the third guy. The third guy is the one that died. Probably.
I don't
I
know.
don't think he ever specified.
Hey,
Roll a d3 and find out? Ask the DM to roll a d3 and find out?
I'm good, I'll keep myself.
here's the thing. You can now sue the city for being attacked by their...
That is true.
Yep.
Oh, and we can
start
start like harassing people for gold because we protected them.
Yep.
Be like, this
I
is
prefer suing the city.
the city's not gonna pay
This was,
us.
this was unsafe
It's
practices.
corrupt.
Mr. Mark.
Well, yeah, we know that, but that's an even better reason to sue the city.
We just have to find Mark.
They're not gonna pay us.
So you'll all each get 20 XP from that.
Yay!
We need a little more than that.
A little more than that.
I think we got 50 last time, so that's 70 out of 300.
So that's 22 for us.
Yeah, something like that.
It was 20?
I did at the end. We're not leveling.
So you remember that you had, I think did you talk to the priest of Savros?
Yes.
And he'd asked you to come back later. Did you come back later, or you haven't
We've
done
gone
it?
about the cave and the black pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
The jungle city far to the south, enclosed by cliffs and crawling with snakes. A black obelisk draped in vines.
Our current goal, I believe, was to help where we got the guide at. The lady there at the camp wanted us to kill some ghouls. And apparently the fastest way to get there was from a river, so we needed canoes. Or we
Yeah,
would
because
have
we
to
were in the process
Yeah,
of trying to get
in camp, Camp whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
Righteous. Camp
But
Righteous.
Camp
then we-
Righteous, yes, that's
But
it.
then we found out canoes were like 20 gold a person, so and then we're like,
really poor.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we have 20 gold between us. No, I think, let's see. We have
Can
30.
we race dinosaurs ourselves?
yeah, we can race dinosaurs. That's a
race
legit
dinosaurs.
thing. Yeah.
And that can be how we make gold.
Right.
I don't want to see a bird on the back of a dinosaur
I do.
Why not?
because it just sounds really creepy.
I mean, dinosaurs
I mean,
kind
do
of
you
are
want
birds.
money
It's a
or
bird
not?
like bird.
I mean, do you want money or not?
I can just bet on the dinosaur races, and you guys just don't lose.
Fine.
You're asking a lot of me.
You could just travel by
Yeah.
foot.
We have a guide now.
You do have a guide.
Yeah, but I thought there was a time thing. That
Yeah,
was
we were
required.
trying to go faster on the
No,
boat.
the time thing was him running the executioner's route.
No, because there was a reason
No.
we didn't go by foot, and I can't remember what it was.
It was
It's
time
been so long.
that
It's
the...
was either-
dangerous.
There are more things that will try to eat us
That was it.
Yeah.
on the land than on the water, but that means more experience.
I'm okay. Like, personally, I'm okay with walking. And
We
going.
literally almost got killed by plants, though.
Yeah, I think that was
If
also...
anyone
And,
sees any
and,
more
a
of those
and a
plants,
single
let us
velociraptor
know.
No,
downed.
that was the bird
That was the bird's fault.
that almost got killed by a single velociraptor.
Because I have 9 hit points because I'm a level 1 monk.
When you're first level and you get critted, it's almost dead.
But yeah, I say we just rest and we leave and we get over to the ghouls.
Okay, fine.
We're gonna die.
We're so gonna die.
Yep.
It's okay. We don't have to fight everything. We can run.
Death
That's
is
what we
a
did on
part
our
of
way
life.
up. Remember, we avoided the witch and we avoided the dinosaurs.
Maybe we shouldn't have waited. We should get XP.
Witches are trouble.
Dinosaurs are trouble.
They're almost as bad as druids.
I've been married to like 4 of them.
Great, now I've got freaking... I'm not a witch, I'm your wife, and after what you just said, I don't know if I want to be that anymore.
That's what his last wife said.
Ah! So he's Miracle Max.
So you'll have to head up, or down, I should say, River Soshin Star, which is the one to the west of Port 90.
Whatever our guide says, that's what we're paying him the big bucks for.
We're not paying him
at all.
anything.
So you'll need to head.
He thinks we are.
Why did we come back to the city?
That's an
For
excellent
the
question.
canoes, and then we
For
found
the
out they were
canoes.
20 gold apiece.
We still
Oh, I think we actually just had to pass through the city.
I thought we still.
Yeah.
No, I swore there was something else we had to do, too.
I thought we still needed money for the charter, but I guess it's not.
We do need money for the charter.
No,
we
we
were given
don't.
the charter for stuff that we did.
Which is what
already.
we're trying to do, is go kill the ghouls to be even-ish.
Yeah.
We just have to like split our shit with them.
We have our charter on layaway.
Yeah.
You know, it was that Kmart Blue Light special.
We're on the installment plan.
Layaway was a thing. Oh god.
Layaway's still a thing.
God, where? Why?
Walmart brought it back.
Oh,
Walmart
Oh,
brought
we
it
should
back.
try to like exploit Shago's mother to be like, yeah, we told your son there were assassins after him.
I thought you said you two
Can
were
we get a
good.
reward?
I thought you said he was a good one.
I am good. I'm just chaotic good.
I'm chaotic good, too.
Let's just go get a random encounter.
Or did we come back to tell his mom?
No.
He was going to tell
Oh, that's
his
right.
mom
He was going to tell
himself.
his mom. That's right.
Because we're like, you want us to tell your mom? No, I
Now,
got it.
Jack, yeah.
How about we just go to this place
Well,
with the
remember
ghouls?
I've got this, peasant.
The bird probably still has a giant knob from where he one-shotted her.
He didn't one-shot me. He two-shotted me. Shut up.
You know, whole 1-2 kind of counts as one.
The bird gets one-shotted by him and one-shotted on
I
by a
did not
raptor.
get one-shotted by the raptor.
Yeah.
I was hit by 2 raptors.
Okay.
But technically, it was
All
her
right.
first. That's like a raptor's first.
So
She was set and spiked by the raptor.
Oh, like you would have survived 12 hit points. Thank you very much. Mr. 10 hit points.
I'm the only, here's the funny thing. I'm the only one that probably could have survived that besides the barbarian, and it's only because of my special feature.
Here's the thing. I try my best not to run up to things that are trying to eat me. I stay back there and shoot them.
I wait for
I'm a
the
monk. That's what monks do.
ready your action for when the barbarian gets closer.
there we go. This one works.
Hey,
That's a little nicer.
That's pretty.
those look like plants that want to eat us.
Yeah, we're not venturing off the path.
No,
As long as if the druid says they're okay, I'm okay.
What if
no,
the druid's wrong
exactly.
or crazy?
How about we stay on
It's
the
the
path?
druid's fault for not telling us about evil
So I'm going to show a
plans.
picture, but it's
That's why
not
we-
relevant
we're
for
not
at least
druids.
another few seconds.
Oh,
And now we're gonna die.
That thing is
So cute.
it's so ugly. It's cute.
We're about to get
It's so
stoned.
adorable.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's adorable.
It looks like a bear with mange.
No,
It
you know what it
does.
looks like? It looks like one of those snaggletooth
Here's a really important
Please,
question.
dogs.
What's everyone hit point? Hit points.
Hit points 9,
9.
10.
Eric,
10.
10.
9.
Rest in peace.
Sullivan.
We didn't get a rest before this, right?
Oh no, it's been a couple days.
Okay, cool. Then 14.
Kathos.
10.
10. Ah!
Ah! It looks like one of those snaggletooth Chinese dogs that have
It
like
keeps
the head
happening
made.
And people?
because we're seeing the
Chinese
afterlife.
crested.
14.
Yeah, the face. It looks like yeah.
Upside down.
It seems like it's a bear with mange.
I think it's a bear with mange. Like, I saw the head.
What? Actually, the actual question was
Marching order.
marching order. Who's in front?
I would assume our guide.
Our guide.
Yeah. Okay. Your guide is in front.
Then me.
Barbarian.
Then me.
Then Peepo. Okay.
Healer in the middle.
To be
Rogue,
protected.
Me at the end.
No, him at the end.
Okay. So Peepo, and
He's got a
then
bow.
I think
I only have 25.
Then Yuki?
Yeah, so yeah, okay.
I thought you rode Peepo's back anyways.
Yeah, sure.
You ride the healer's back.
If people got
I'm on
moved
the
and
turtle
kicked them
shell.
off.
Oh, okay.
I have a tiny mouse that that I carry around. I can't
Okay.
carry anything else.
Okay,
a lot
I'm
of
fine with
And
that.
also, I have a 35 movement, so I can lag behind a little bit and just really quick get back into it.
Honestly, he should be in the back because of
That's fine. I'm great.
Look
This
at
way,
him,
if they
so
come up
cute.
behind us, he's the rear tank. I'm okay with that.
The butt tank.
It's
do you want me to add your guide to the tracker?
sure.
No.
Because then they take
Nice.
part of the XP.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
don't
then
want him
no.
there.
Yeah.
Unless
So
we're desperate.
you've instructed them to
Only
stay
help-
safe.
Unless it seems desperate.
Yeah, unless it's desperate. But
So
they
if we get attacked,
Hold on, here's the question. Does his buddy still have 200 HP?
that is about
no, that was a roll 20 error.
I think
not-
only he should help.
because if his buddy's still at 200 HP, oh heck yes,
Like, I'll take that trade.
Yeah, he'll be the new tank.
he will totally beat the tank.
So, not anything to do with the pitcher related. Are we rolling initiative?
Look at those. claws.
Before we roll for initiative, I need somebody to roll 2d6 for me.
No, I want to do it.
Yes.
Does it need to be high or low?
It's up to you.
I got 5.
Okay.
So it's 50 of these things.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
50 mangy bears.
No, they're kind of cute though.
Hey, you're about to get murderized.
They
by
are.
it.
You still want
I
to.
know, but look at those claws, like
Yeah.
the bottom claws.
Yeah.
We got an albino ferret in today. Like all albino, like it's little red demon eyes and everything.
Oh,
It's pretty cute.
I like ferrets.
We used to have an albino rat. So sweet. We cannot have a ferret.
Do you want another rat?
Rats are
We can't have rats either.
Do you want rats? Because this is how you have rats.
Rats are awesome. They're great pets.
I can't have a rat either, but
has a rat.
I have a rat.
Rats are too short-lived for me. They break my heart when they die.
Yeah.
I have a real issue.
I had my shoulder
Oh, it's
wrapped.
probably going on about a year.
Oh, darn it.
I had one
Probably
that
got another
Stupid
year.
roll
I had
20.
one that lived 5.
I added them to the map first. I can't add them to the map first or it won't track
She
them
was spry
properly.
up until the day she died. She was like mutant. I figured she must come from some sort of like genetic lab or something.
No, the lab ones tend to have poorer health because they need them all to be genetically the same. So they're super inbred.
Oh yeah, I know, but I mean it was like she lived 5 years. That's insane.
It is, and that's awesome. But it probably means not lab, but more like actual genetic diversity source.
All I know is she was a feeder and I rescued her.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, yeah.
Mine was a feeder too, and
It was
then
supposed to be fed too.
it didn't get fed. She wouldn't eat it. Persephone's a fucking pig.
You just called her snake a bitch.
It
I
did.
mean,
Snakes are evil.
No, she's so cute with her little snake face.
What kind of snake?
The ball python.
Aww.
Snakes are evil.
She's got a
they're
little
not
snake
evil.
King snakes are okay because they eat
Sure,
other
like the
snakes, so
pop
they're
for
all right in my blood.
face. Persephone might eat another snake. No, she wouldn't.
The king snakes specifically hunt other snakes. Specifically
Can we get
poison
a
snakes.
Yeah, I know about that because at my store once somebody accidentally put the king snake in with the corn snakes and there were no corn snakes anymore.
I was gonna say,
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Not really.
really
Oh my
bad.
it's
god.
kind of
It
hilarious.
was kind of hilarious. It was so bad.
They do prefer venomous snakes.
They've
Yeah,
got an
but-
extra kick to them.
Yep.
It's that spice. It's like sriracha.
No, I think I have it set for everyone to have the same initiative.
Venom, the
Okay, there we
sriracha
go.
of the snake kingdom.
I think it could be a little hotter than that.
I like egg-eating snakes because they'll eat a whole egg, then crush it, and then spit out the shell.
Okay, initiative.
That's awesome.
So you, as you're rolling that, you see on several waka trees,
Wow.
which I will tell you what a waka tree is in a moment.
It's a tree that goes waka waka.
Looks like Pac-Man.
Waka waka waka. Waka 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 waka.
The
That's where the
Are they main sloths?
the waka trees have fist-sized nuts.
Oh, it's Waka.
See? So it is where the pellets
When
come
you
from.
when you shake a waka nut, its shell sheds a bright light.
And they even glow. Oh my god.
Oh, praise him.
I'm looking for the giant circular or red or yellow guy.
Where's the Terry? They're probably.
And you see several of these creatures known as Zorbos. They approach threateningly as you are walking down the path.
Hey, guide, are these dangerous? Should we
They
attack?
sound like evil wizards.
They are.
Yuki, would you roll for initiative?
22.
If you can breathe. Again? Okay.
Yep.
Eric,
Nice.
9. Not the same.
I wrote.
Sullivan,
20.
Kathos,
20.
Pipo.
10.
Why is it my updated?
You had one up, didn't you?
I just realized we're down to like 6 tables instead of 3.
Did you pay to update yours?
I'm like,
You
like,
guys
I know,
get
you're
your
like a little
copy.
tiny queen.
Apparently, there's a link in the app to where you can actually go to the site and get the updated files and just have them in.
So you see 2 of them approach from the side of the path there.
oh, how pretty.
So cute.
What would you do with the Zorbo?
Zorbo really does sound like it's an evil
It does.
magician from some really cheesy 1980s
That or-
sci-fi movie.
That or it
Zorbo
sounds,
the malicious.
yeah, it sounds like somebody who would come and ask you to get his painting back.
It's a small-sized creature.
Oh, it's so cute. Can we keep one?
What does our guide say?
Short in stature, tall in power.
If we had a druid,
He
Oh my God, I
says,
think I'm probably the only one at the table that gets that.
"Be careful. They're somewhat magical in nature, and they have some resistance to spells."
Oh,
are we allowed to feed them after midnight?
oh Jesus.
That's what caused them to get into this.
Just he
Oh,
says, "Don't get them wet, or actually, don't let them get on stone," is what I've heard.
Don't let him get stoned.
Don't get them
Don't
stoned.
let them get stoned.
Yeah,
okay.
sure, we'll go with that. That's what I meant.
Druid, put that out!
If they get stoned, then they'll want to eat after midnight.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Hey, that's actually a Christmas movie. I gotta fix my glasses. Man.
Yuki, it's your turn.
Okay, Yuki quits laughing long enough to, I guess, I don't know. He says they're dangerous.
Yeah,
Do they look threatening?
they do. They're baring their teeth and have their claws out. They don't look like beasts. They look somewhat monstrous.
Okay.
Damn it. I cannot transform into one in several levels.
I guess I'll step forward.
You might be able to if we weren't playing Adventures League.
I will step forward to the one that's like right there in the bush
Okay.
and to whack it.
Okay.
That is a 21.
That'll hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
And
By
whack
the
it.
way, you know a short sword is a monk weapon. So you can roll D6.
I don't have one.
Yeah,
I have a
monk.
quarterstaff.
They started D4.
Well, I'm talking about a short name.
If I had short
A short sword is a monk weapon.
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't have one. I couldn't afford it. I have a quarterstaff, but I'm trying to get used to the hand.
Okay.
You don't have to pretty big about it.
No, I can pull my quarterstaff. It's no big deal.
Okay. Sullivan.
What will we do with the main teddy bear?
Shoot the hip with the careful.
Probably burn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're chaosing it in the morning.
17 force damage.
What did you roll on the attack?
17 plus 5, so 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, so for 17 force.
You're a Jedi?
Apparently. And that was on the same one she did.
He is very hurt.
The only man make this worse is if he makes really good.
Which he's. It's weird because it was in my test they were actually coloring them when they got hurt. Oh, you know what? I should probably. I can show. There you go.
Ooh, hey.
Doesn't he play with Mike? Doesn't he have to tell
There you go. That helps a little.
A little.
Okay. Kathos.
I moved 2 to the left.
You're not Catholic.
No, I know. I'm trying to hit my turn. Thank you.
I did 18
That hits.
for 1 whole damage.
Same one.
Yep.
He's very hurt.
I have no modifier. Because they're resist magic.
They're magical creatures.
We don't, our characters don't know that.
No, he said
The
they were
druid
magical.
told
The
us.
druid said they were magical.
Yeah.
That they were dangerous and magical.
Okay. Zorbo number 3. So you see a Zorbo crawling out of a tree to the back there. Comes bounding over to Eric here.
You should have to go around.
I don't think so.
And he's gonna claw at you with his nasty looking claws.
That's not good.
Oh, I rolled damage first by accident. Um, 12? Okay then.
Tries to claw at you, but he scuffs your boots.
Another Zorbo comes bounding out of the tree
You laugh menacingly.
No!
and runs up to Kathos.
Kathos will be hit because that is just how life goes.
11.
Oh, wow. No.
So my cousin decided to.
Zorbo number 1 is going to run up to Peepo
Fonzie the bear.
and attack Peepo.
I forget you're like 2 sometimes.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Fonzie the bear.
I know this, but I just...
Are you... You're not wearing a shield, right?
No.
And you're not wearing armor,
I
correct?
know it. I
Nope,
just
I
don't.
just have.
That's good for you.
Yay! Yeah, I guess I'm
Bear
not
with
Yes.
the chicken.
Yes, I know this now.
Okay.
You gotta... You can't
So
name
the good
things,
news is
gotta
you only
tell me
take
what it
9
is.
points of damage.
Okay.
Hey, at least you can survive the 9 points.
I can.
If his name's Walk, I'm pretty sure it's
All right.
Peepo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna whack him back.
Kill it with fire.
Pest. 11.
11 misses.
Yeah. I try and hit it and I just kind of flail around.
All right.
You can't rage it, right?
Oh, I can. Wait. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to rage. That's a first level feature.
Okay. Sorry. What does that mean again?
With totem rage.
Oh, actually, I do have a second.
You add your strength, or you add rage damage. I think which is a +2.
You wouldn't help
Plus
me
1.
hit it though, right?
No, but in your at resistance for non-magical stuff. So yeah, you take half damage while you're raging.
There was this-
I had a dumbass at that
Bludgeoning
moment. I
piercing.
do have a secondary attack. but it's a bonus action.
A cute little furry Zorbo is going to run up to Kathos.
What's Kathos done to these creatures?
1 damage.
1. There is a perfectly good wizard.
Does a 22 hit you?
Ouch.
Everything is so deadly.
For too many windows open. 9 damage. Slashing damage. Are you wearing armor?
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a bitch. 5.
5.
Yeah.
Your armor, you see their claws slash at your armor as it attacks you, and you take a permanent and cumulative -1 to your AC of your armor.
Okay.
So every turn it goes down by 1?
No,
Oh.
So.
it means that if he hits you again, he goes down another 1. And you see it kind of slashes, and the what kind of armor is it?
Scale mail?
So you see some of the scales kind of rip off and absorb into the Zorbo, and it looks a little bit tougher.
Oh, crap.
I don't know how that goes.
Let's get them out of here.
Oh, you'll be
You were the
fine.
one who wanted to walk.
Yeah, there's a such thing as rivers
Hey,
for a
Rick.
reason.
You're the one who wanted to walk.
Yeah, but I'm perfectly safe.
For now.
I mean, I can start walking.
Stab this thing
You're also
in
the
face.
slowest of
Can you
us.
move your mic over just a little bit?
Yeah, when we disengage, we can run 30 feet.
I mean, I can run 50 if I dash.
See, I don't have to outrun them. I have to outrun
That hits.
I mean, to be fair, you have to disengage and go 30. I can just dash.
40.
50.
I still just have to outrun you. And eventually I will.
Okay. Zorbo number 2 on Yuki.
Uh-oh. Miss. Holy crap, what is it? Are you trying to kill me? Is that another crit?
That is another crit.
Oh, this crit's definitely gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It was
I haven't done
2d6
any-
plus 1, so it's 4d6 plus 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Yuki's dead.
Oh, my burb. Oh,
18.
no. That is.
That's dumb.
That is exactly what needed to
That's
be done.
dead.
Yep. Oh, no.
Instant death. Wait, hold on. Where's my
You
character
mean
sheet?
this right here?
Yeah. Oh, I get to. Hey!
I'm taking it away
Hey!
from
He was looking forward to that.
That's
know.
my job.
you. Tough. It's my character.
Oh no.
I'm not helping figure that
No,
out.
I'll pick it up. It's fine. Aw, and I really like Yuki.
It's okay. Yuki's sister can come back. Named. I don't know. I was gonna say Dookie, but that's not gonna work.
No, that doesn't.
Yeah, Suki.
There
So
you
now
go.
you gotta make a new character.
Her sister Suki.
Sullivan. Were you wearing armor? No, you're a monk.
No, it was a monk.
Okay. So the good news is the Zorbo does not
Get stronger.
get a higher AC because of it.
Wow.
They're only CR halves. Come on.
Yeah, the last
So
time.
were the plants!
This is why I said we needed to take a vote.
Can you
Now you're
tap
not
your
saying
mic? I don't know if it's
anything,
on.
Because you did.
Okay, it is. Yeah,
He's
that's
also
weird.
mouthing things. Because he
Oh,
was
I
talking
see.
or
Okay.
something.
Well,
No, it's something else.
This is going to be interesting.
What?
You get to jump with the Chaos Bolt.
Jump over to me and we'll run away.
No, as in I get to hit 1, and then it hits another because I roll 2 d8s.
Oh, nice. So it twins it.
Yeah.
Which ones are you attacking?
So the one on him takes what? The one on the rogue takes 22.
I gotta figure out what I
Yeah.
want to play.
The one on the rogue takes 22 thunder.
I didn't have a backup.
If you roll the same number of both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from one target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet. Make a new attack roll and make a new damage roll.
So the one that's on the rogue is very hurt.
It's gonna hit. That's a 19 plus 5, so 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For a 12 was the one that was almost dead. When I was already burned.
Zorbo number 2, the one that was on Yuki,
Yeah.
is now dead.
And I'm going to move my full 25 move like diagonally, you know, that way.
No. Oh, I had a level 1 paladin that was on here. I was like, no, I don't want to play that.
Kathos.
It's gonna disengage.
Oh, come on, guys. You can do this.
I have 1 hit point. I can't do nothing.
You can heal yourself.
Yeah, after I disengage and run away.
Okay.
Because if 2 of those things hit me, I'm gonna be dead like Yuki.
I only have 5 hit points left.
And I can't do anything.
I told you.
Okay.
Wait, I can healing word.
You're not going to heal yourself? Oh, yeah, you can healing word yourself after you disengage.
Well, no, I was gonna heal. Have you been hurt?
Not yet.
I'll healing word the barbarian. And hope that nothing comes after me. So that's 1d4 plus. You get 4 hit
Aw,
points.
it's cute.
Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. You should be the horse
I'm
riding.
not playing the samurai.
Cavalier.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Cavalier.
What? Just ride a pony.
All right. Zorbo number 3 on E03.
Oh shit, I forgot they all went before you. My bad.
It can't be that bad. It's only, what? Okay, well that one was not rolled for some reason. 10. I believe that's a miss.
Is a miss.
Do a hex split.
This guy's gonna run down to Peepo.
I'm not big on magic users, really. Because I hate trying to keep track of these.
22 on Peepo.
Hits.
For 8 damage.
Almost dead. Almost out.
Did you choose to raise or no?
Can I choose now or no?
You gotta do it.
It's fine. You could have bonus section raged afterward.
cool.
After instead of before, which.
Sure.
Take 4
So
damage.
yeah, you take 4 instead.
Okay, that's slightly better.
You're at 9 right now, I think.
No, I'm at 5. I wasn't.
Yeah, sorry. No. So weird thing about Fantasy Grounds is that it has a wound number, and it's how much damage you've taken, not your actual current hit points. There's no current hit points. There's maximum hit points, temporary hit points, and wound. And there doesn't seem to be an easy way to add and subtract from that number.
No, Mike always just made us keep track of it ourselves.
Yeah, I have automation on here, so like I can drag an attack to a specific token, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the second one on you is going to attack you. And it froze. 15, which misses. Peepo, you can do this!
So,
Oh, that's right. They didn't put Azamar in.
No, Azamar is in the DMG and more specifically in, Velos? I don't have my Velos with me. What'd you roll?
Critically missed.
Oh. I'm sure it'll be fine. This guy's gonna move over here. Gonna try to attack the rogue. And I didn't put it on you, I just did. Yeah, that's an 8 to hit you. Yeah, so I can drag the attack the die over to you, and if it's selected, then it'll roll it in there. But if I don't select it, it just puts the d20 on top of your token. Really sadly, it's like, well, that didn't work.
Keep raging.
Eric, as long as
you
you
attack or you take damage,
or
your rage stays up.
as long as you attack, regardless of whether you hit or you are attacked,
Okay.
then
Both of which are
it
house.
it maintains it.
Cool.
Pretty sure an 8 misses.
Yeah. Why does everyone's dice suck? Like, I was playing a couple weeks ago, and our dice was just terrible. Just rolling
level
single
1.
digits the whole time.
Because we're level 1.
I was playing in a level 15 game, and we were rolling single digits. I mean, our totals were not single digits. I'm a
Exactly.
plus 11 to some of my attacks, but
I've got +2.
Sullivan, cast bolt.
17 for 8 fire damage. Firebolt to the one I was hurt on the road.
That kills it.
And I will continue to slowly creep backwards.
Thanks for helping.
How do you think I lived this long?
Ethos.
It's a little, it's a little late if I wanted to try that.
Kill the turtle. Kill the turtle.
Turtle could use some heat.
Yeah, I guess I can cast Healing Word again. And then I'll cast Sacred Flame on... Are either of the two that are on Turtle hurt?
Actually, none of those have gotten hit yet.
So
I can't hit anything.
none of the ones on there have been hurt, right?
No.
Alright, I'll attack the one that's closer to us on the turtle.
Okay.
And Pico heals... Oh, so dex save for that one. You heal 5. No, 6.
Yay. He's doing
13.
Saves.
Darn.
And then I'm gonna step back next to the old guy again.
Okay. And Pipo, you were healed for how much?
I was healed for 6.
Okay. Just yeah.
Might not die. Maybe.
Zorbo number 5 on Pipo. 12 miss. Zorbo number 1 on Pipo. Natural 20. Oh.
Why are your dice so good? Can we go back to roll 20?
Yeah. That's 15.
I'm down.
That's
Oh wait, no, it's not.
half of it is
Okay.
7. So you're not down.
Not down. Afflicted.
Not quite dead yet.
What's how many points do you have?
Currently 4.
Okay.
In other words, not nearly enough.
Not
Pipo.
Okay. Okay, 17.
That hits.
Them that die, get for the 2 we killed, right?
That was my plan.
8 damage. On the one that was already hurt.
None of them were already hurt.
Oh, you didn't hurt? Oh yeah, never
No.
mind. On whoever!
The one that you hit is now the one that's hurt.
Yay!
Turbo on Eric.
I really wish you could attack one of us.
I know,
Get
level
the
1
level
characters.
21. That hits. Oh jeez. Oh, low damage 4.
Oh,
That's the first you got hit. Eric.
kill it, Eric. God damn
Pretty
it,
sure his
Eric.
hand doesn't hit.
Gonna have to make a new intro and everything.
Oh well.
Sullivan.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the guy and I'm gonna ask him, does he know anything these creatures would actually be scared of?
You're
Not
gonna try
really.
to like thaumaturge?
I'm gonna use minor illusion to make a sound and an image of a big ass dinosaur and see if I can scare them.
You could wait, and I can thaumaturge some weird dinosaur noises.
Where's your turn in the turn order? How many more people are going to get attacked?
Oh, none. We go at the same time.
Okay.
But then 2 monsters go after us, so
But
if
if
they're
they
not
get scared at all,
Roll in nature. You are the wizard.
20.
Okay.
I'm not a wizard. I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were a wizard.
You're a wizard, Sully. So the Zorbo is a ferocious omnivore similar in size and appearance to a koala. Living in trees and caves, it has long claws, a dour disposition, and a fondness for humanoid flesh. The Zorbo alters its natural armor to match its surroundings, and it can weaken and destroy armor, shields, and protective magic items with its sharp claws. So you know that Zorbos can change their armor based on what material they are
I'm just
standing.
trying to think of what's a dominant creature, so I could try to scare them away, like make a minor illusion, a giant like T-Rex.
Something that would eat them.
Yeah. Like a
Yeah,
T-Rex.
you can do that, although your minor illusion is only a 5-foot square, so...
5-foot square T-Rex.
What if I just arbitrary make a loud noise? And like something.
do that.
Could I hold that until he also casts it, so I could do a noise and he could do maybe like footsteps,
Yeah, I guess we can try.
and then hopefully maybe get advantage on the roll?
Like big footsteps.
Sure, who's better at intimidation?
Yeah, +5.
Okay, you have advantage on it.
Oh, I have persuasion.
Wow, that's like 19.
Okay, and which one were you trying to scare? Is all of them, or one of
All of them?
I mean, I would say all of them if you allow it, but if anything, probably could try and get one of them off of the turtle,
them? Okay.
at least.
Alright, so that's Sullivan and Kathos' turn. This Zorbo thinks, I mean, 6
An
humanoids
insight
is
check?
easy, but a T-Rex, man? T-Rex not cool, man. And it's gonna run away. It's not going to disengage, it's gonna run away.
Don't attack it, just let it go.
Only that one ran?
Let it go.
On its turn.
Fine. But now we have to deal with a T-Rex too.
Yes. Yes, we do. It's awful. We're scared. We have to deal with a T-Rex and crying over Yuki's body.
It's terrible.
Who's Yuki?
Exactly. No one anymore.
My memory's not as good. Who are you people?
So this one is not impressed by your T-Rex impersonation.
Oh, it was mine.
Like, that is not realistic at all.
Screw your insight check.
They rolled a 4 and a 7. 7 is a 10.
I guess a 19.
Why did I have... Oh, okay, sorry. It's because, yeah, I have an effect I need to get rid of. You're currently, according to this, you're unconscious. Because you were down, but you weren't actually down. Yeah, let me get rid of that. You missed regardless. It missed with advantage. It missed so horribly.
Damn.
Can I try and stab it again?
Yes, you can.
That's 20!
Da-na-na-na.
Oh, damn. 22.
Yeah, 22 plus modifier.
31 plus modifier. Because I don't know how to math.
24!
She crit it.
Yeah, it's dead. What are you hitting it with?
Great sword.
Yeah, your giant, amazing, great sword beheads the tiny, cute koala bear.
That I've been trying to hit it with and keep
Yes,
missing in the past.
it's been dodging out of the way, and this
Now run
time
over and get it beat with this
the
one.
T-Rex sound kind of just distracted it a little bit, and you were able to lop its head off.
This is why you play barbarians.
Because then if I hit, I'll get rogue damage.
Okay, I'm gonna come over and help.
Ah. Now this one will have 2 targets. But it still has to roll insight.
It does.
You can fail this Zorbo 4.
Just saw one of its friends run off scared. Another one get beheaded.
rolled a 6 or 20.
Damn.
Not impressed.
We got rid of one. I'm okay with that.
Laura, roll a d6.
5.
Not even, so that would be Eric gets hit.
Why are you pointing at me? I am not here.
I know. I was odds evens and odds evens. So 23 to hit. That's a critical hit.
Oh shit.
That's the second critical you've taken somehow. I think.
No.
No.
This is my first critical.
11 damage. Knocks you down, but you're not dead.
Because I have 6.
Yeah, I think you had 6 left. So it's auto-rolling the death save. Would you like to take the 7 it rolled, or would you like to roll your own? I'm gonna turn off auto-save. So it's your turn. You need to make a death save.
I fell.
Oh, you failed worse than Fantasy Grounds.
But not the worst, so we're good.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Close, I rolled a 2.
I know.
That off. Sullivan.
21 for 9 fire.
Turbo 4 has taken damage. Alright, Kathos.
He's gonna run up and spare the dying.
Okay.
We're all doing this like on top of Yuki's body.
Pretty much.
Yuki's body's over there.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, it's over by the tree.
I ran over Yuki's body. I assumed that she
Or
was...
wait, can I run up and like drag the body a few feet away before spare the dying?
Sure. You can get a little bit a ways away.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't want him to be next to the hungry bear.
I mean, now it gets an opportunity to attack this to fail death saves on him.
It's not a creature. He's not going to attack a downed person.
Oh.
Not yet. Not
I just don't want to be that close to him.
Yeah.
I have one hit
So
point.
you are stabilized
Yes.
for now.
I can't heal you.
Peepo.
Kill it. Try and kill it.
13.
13?
Miss.
Damn.
Sorbo. 8. Miss. Eric is stabilized. Sullivan.
Doing that. 24 to hit for 7 fire.
Looking hurt.
I am the MVP.
Kathos.
I'll try to shoot it.
Oh, are you out of spell slots?
Yeah. I only have 2 on level 1.
Oh, yeah. Why are you guys all level 1?
Because you didn't level us.
This is Adventures League.
You didn't get enough
11.
experience to level.
You haven't managed to survive enough encounters. How much?
11.
To hit? Oh, yeah, no, that misses very badly. Peepo.
Try and hit it again.
You can do it.
Okay, 19.
That hits.
Ah.
Or, 8.
By the way, you're
Wait,
raging,
plus
right?
3. Yeah.
You get a +2, I believe.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So 10?
13.
Yeah, 13.
13 total?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yes.
Let's cry over.
Good job, Yuki!
So mean.
And now Sullivan's sad. You didn't know? He's all the way over here.
We were next to her when she died.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
You
we
were
were.
right behind me.
Yeah.
I might have been sleeping.
So,
We have suffered a great loss.
you suffered a great loss. But the 4 of you, I guess I still have to divide by 5, right?
No.
No.
No. Yuki was totally dead for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Not trying to be mean, but rolling? No, you don't.
So that was 5, but one of them ran away.
I mean, it's still defeating the encounter.
Yeah, that's fine. So 500 total. Divide by 4.
Nope, we're still not going to level.
125.
125 times. Never mind.
10%?
Yeah.
So
It's like 12.
yeah.
So.
Yay, math!
132? No, 137.
Yeah.
I'm sure glad I don't have to do all that math.
We do at the end.
Man, you couldn't just like squeeze in a few more.
What are you at?
278. I just need 22.
Roll a D100.
Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. 1.
That sound you made actually attracted a T-Rex.
Yes.
No, it's worse. There's actually a Tarrasque.
I got 92.
Jesus.
92 Tarrasques.
Oh, you don't want to roll that one.
Oh, okay.
That's the Tri-Flower Frond.
What
I mean, are
about?
we resting?
What about?
Yeah.
What about 20?
I'm storyboarding travel right now, so I'm just doing a couple encounters on the way. What'd you roll?
20. 75 more bears. Mange bears.
Resting, I get
Let me check the map here. Sure, we can do this one. Probably not going to kill you that much.
We always do find a way to get killed.
No, I find a way to get killed.
Especially you.
Jordan, roll any die of your choice.
Why? Because I rolled low on it? I got a 16.
So, as you're traveling through the jungle,
16 reps.
a pack of hungry Deinonychus come upon you.
What are those?
Let me pull up an image.
Oh, are they cute? They're monsters I can turn into.
They're the chihuahuas of the dinosaurs.
Oh, and they're the most vicious.
Yeah, that's...
They're the worst of the dinosaurs.
You know, chihuahuas hunt in packs of like 50, or they used to.
They're evil creatures.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't actually have a...
What?
They were bred for food.
They're delicious.
They were bred for food at one point, yes.
Well, at one point, but no, they were actually pack animals that used to hunt in packs of like 50.
All
And would
dogs are in
take,
a sense.
well, no, these ones would like take down like
They don't
cows.
actually have a token for it.
I mean, cows are kind of lame.
Yeah.
Deer. You know, things
Uh,
like
medium creature.
It's still kind of funny when I feed my cats beef and I'm like my cat taking down a cow. How's that happen?
My cats can take down a cow.
Armies of
that. My
longer
cat's too lazy to take down a cow.
Do we have a replacement character ready? Okay.
She's trying, though.
I'm trying. I finally settled on what I want to play, or what I'm going to play. A ranger.
Ooh.
Well, I don't really want to play a ranger, but
Then don't. That's still spellcasting.
there's nothing else that we need.
It could be another monk if you
We could use more
You can be a
magic.
tank if you want.
Look at Ford's cleric.
So, you going to ask your guides to join you?
Yeah, we're down, people. Might as well.
I guess.
What about the warlock? This what's it? The sun warlock? Good warlock?
Celestial Warlock?
What about
I was gonna do that.
The celestial warlock. Because warlocks have low spells. So they're not.
I've never been a fond of warlocks, and it was like the classes I tend to play were rangers and monks. Because even though rangers are spellcasters, they're like that's like trietary. It's not even major, and so I'm probably gonna do a ranger and monster hunter.
The Gloomstalker's no pages if you care about that thing.
Yeah, I just like monster hunters. I've played alone before.
Are you going to be a shooty from far away ranger or a close stabby ranger?
There we go.
Probably a close stabby ranger.
Blade Dancer.
Vampire hunter.
Okay, that means you won't have to fight over like a +1 longbow.
Well, see, that was the thing, because it's like, we don't need a ranger, or we don't need somebody who does distance, because we got you heal. We don't need tank, because we have a tank. We need a utilitarian
The
character.
thing is, if I get to 3rd level, one of my first features would be as soon as something comes into melee within 5 feet, I can use a reaction to move half my movement away from it.
You should look at Circle of the Shepherd.
Well, that's like, because part of the reason I played a monk is because a monk can be a utilitarian character, and rangers can be utilitarian characters. So it's
Giving away all of my classes.
Everyone roll for initiative, I guess. We'll use the same map.
Now.
That's what it did.
Sullivan.
That's a hell of a
23.
hell of a name. Razzle Slain the
Kathos.
Hellbreaker.
15. I like that name. You should go with that one.
Razzle Slain the
Peepo.
Hellbreaker?
15.
That's kind of a cool name.
And Eric.
Yeah, fuck it. I think I'll go with Razzle Slain the Hellbreaker. Why not?
What is Razzle Slaying the Hellbreaker?
Hellbreaker.
Hellbreaker.
It was a random fantasy D&D female name that
But what's your race?
human.
Oh,
I couldn't think of any other.
you're gonna be short until like
You
Razzle.
see 4 Deinonychus running towards you, claws and fangs bared.
We start to scream.
Wow, the name actually fits.
So they are charging without pause.
Barely. It fits though.
Then
Razzle Thane the Hellbreaker.
she's a fierce warrior. We fear her.
I will say that they're about. They are a little ways away. Are you going to approach them, or are you going to try to run away?
Snipe 'em.
You're going to snipe at them?
Yeah.
Sacred
Okay.
flame.
So they're currently about 100 feet away.
Yeah, I can
Sacred
hit that
Flame.
with Shadow.
Okay.
With Chaos Bolt, I mean.
So I'll give them a little bit of time, a couple rounds
Jumping
to
in.
Surprise.
So it's a 14 hit.
It does.
So 18. Let's go with Psychic.
18.
Yep.
Solid hit. Very hurt. Okay, so they're still running towards you. Peepo. They're about maybe some of them are about 60 feet away, and some of them are 100 feet away.
Might be able to do Javelin at disadvantage, or is that
Yeah, I
50?
can do a javelin disadvantage. It's 120.
Sure, go for it.
Nope.
No.
Would you roll?
That one.
1.
Okay.
I throw it, it just goes. No.
Kathos. Sacred Flame?
Sacred flame. It's probably not gonna work. They're dexterous little dinosaurs.
19.
I guess they succeed.
Dodges out of your sacred light easily.
Darn you, unicorn god.
Cupule, the Vegapygmy, pulls out a sling.
Ow.
Going to attack
Not to
the
mention,
15 hits
Undead
one of
Slayer
them.
is probably a good thing for this campaign. Undead Slayer? Probably a good thing for this campaign.
Maybe.
With Cupule's help, you manage to kill the first Deinonychus.
Okay, now we can run and swallow your mouth.
I don't know. Adric.
Do any of that stuff? 'Cause
Now with a party of 6, it may not be.
There's one that's it's within 60.
Yeah. Yeah, most of them, there's only one of them that isn't within 60 at this point.
I'll shoot the closest one.
Okay.
No, I won't.
Which book was these in?
Okay.
These were in the
And then I'm going to move
Player's
back
book, right?
so that
the charts for the
they can't
ideals.
easily get into melee with me.
Okay.
Oh, to like roll for them?
Yeah.
Xanthars.
No, I have that on this. Okay.
Uh,
I'll have to do that later.
Yeah, it's in here.
Oh, it's in this one? Oh, Xanthar.
It doesn't reach. Kawasha is going to prepare a cantrip. Okay, so Sullivan.
Credit on a firebolt, so extra D10.
Ah.
12 fire on the closest.
Okay. They're now 20 feet away. One of them is 20 feet away. Okay. Peepo.
20 feet. Okay, I'm gonna throw a javelin. What's the rank? So 19.
That hits.
7 damage.
Kathos.
Gonna step back with the rest of his friends and try to shoot if any of them have been damaged.
So, yeah, the one that got hit by the firebolt is a little farther away, and then the javelin is closer.
I forgot I have a light crossbow.
Okay, I'm gonna use that.
I missed.
Okay. The one that you firebolted is now 20 feet away. The Vetcha Pygmy is going to attack that one. And hits. Does 5 damage, looking hurt. Eric.
Shoot the closest one.
No. Alright, this guy's close enough to produce flame. And hits. Doing 6 to that guy. The same one that you firebolted. They're all now within 20 feet, and it's Sullivan. Okay. Makes it to Peepo, and is now going to attack viciously. Actually, he's going to pounce on Peepo.
Sounds adorable.
Yep, and it's going to try to claw at you.
Ow.
18.
Hits.
Make a strength saving throw.
13.
You are knocked prone.
Oh.
Take 5 slashing damage, and then it's going to bite at you while you're prone.
Well, I have one there,
Okay.
And since you're prone, it has advantage, and it rolled a 23 to hit you.
That
And
hits.
you take 5 piercing.
Ow.
Oh, indeed. Peepo, you're prone.
The last one's 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
Terrible damage.
So I'm prone. Can I get up and stab it?
Yep.
Yay. I don't think an 8 hits.
No. Kathos.
Sacred Flame on the damage.
Can I
Yep.
rage after I missed?
You could have raged beforehand. It doesn't add anything to your attack.
Yeah, can I get rage?
I don't think, right?
No, not unless I hit it.
But that's the damage, not to attack.
I just want to get whatever resistance.
Yes.
Well,
Whole
at
point of
least
the barbarian.
I'm also bringing money to the table.
Who are you now?
I just rolled wealthy. So,
Technically, the background features for
yeah, I know this.
haven't actually been approved yet. The table's on there.
Still. It's giving me an idea of background stuff.
So just take noble and then you'll have wealthy.
Exactly. I wanted to see if things were.
Kathos?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. 14. He's good. That's bad.
They don't have to try that hard to beat it.
Yeah. It's gonna go after Kawasha.
Better not kill him.
Missed on his first bite attack. And then he's gonna claw at him. Missing, and then he claws again. Oh. And rolled a, an 11 hits, apparently. Really? Yeah, I guess it does. Taking 7 damage. Cupulae is going to run up and claw at the one that attacked his friend. Hitting. For 4 damage. Hey, Rick.
Shoot the one.
The one on Peepo is very hurt. I think. No, the one on Kawasha is very hurt.
Shoot the one on somebody next to that. Shoot the one on Depot. It's a 21.
Yep.
And I get 4 damage. So 11 damage.
It's dead.
Do a lot more damage when I can roll 2d6.
Yeah. He's going to Thunder Wave and hit the 2 of them. That guy succeeds. And that guy fails, so...
What? I was just looking at it.
Okay. And the one that fails gets knocked back to the feet. Yeah, so he can definitely make it. Gonna run up to Kawasha, because he's the one who Thunder Waved him. That's a miss. Yeah. Fancy Guns is really slow for me. That's a hit. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that one, but it's okay. Wash is looking pretty hurt. Another hit. All right. Takes a little more damage from there. Sullivan.
22 to hit whoever's the most damage for 6 fire.
All right, that one's dead. Hippo.
Stamp it.
Stabby stab. No? Oh, okay. Kathos. Kawasha is looking very hurt.
I will healing word him.
Okay. How much?
5.
Okay. Cupule will claw at the Deinonychus. Miss horribly. Averick. You have 3 allies next to him.
Nice, just crit.
Woohoo!
The rope probably does rope stuff.
Oops, wrong one. No, not that one. This one.
9.
Don't you get an extra die?
It's 2. Or, no, it's 1 as
So
first.
don't you get 1 for your weapon and then 1 for sneak attack?
I didn't think my sneak attack doubled.
Sneak attack doubles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
So that's 15.
So how much more? 6 more? It's dead.
Yeah, no, sneak attack doubles.
All your damage dice double.
Yeah, I was thinking that the sneak attack had double. I had a playtest moment of where only the
So it
weapon
was
dice
4.
doubles.
Now hopefully we level.
We'll see.
Yeah, because you get different EXP totals than we do. We're meat grinder.
Yeah. So Deinonychus.
CR0.
There was 4 of them, right? CR0, so 200 each. 200 times 4 divided by 6. 133.333333333333.
Just get
146.
whatever your background is.
So it was 134 XP.
134 plus 13, 137.
Should definitely be
47.
too.
How much do we need?
What is 3 plus 4?
How much do we need to level up?
300.
Yay.
I don't know how much you need.
Oh, why are you saying different? I don't know.
We're
We're
meat
doing the
grinder.
meat grindy thing.
You're not meat grinder.
How much? But I thought it was the same level to level up. I don't know.
It is, but your total will be different.
I
'cause-
know. I'm going by what you're saying. Not,
Yeah, what they're saying.
Yeah. No, I'm still at 300.
Okay. So yeah, you can take a long rest after this.
Yay.
Given your guide that you narrowly didn't lose. And you will make it into Camp Righteous a few days later.
Cry.
Throw this guy out. I'm gonna go security. Okay, I'll help out.
Hey, I think I'm actually done.
Just in time.
I can now hide as a bonus action. So I can start doing more roguey stuff now. It's like, oh, hide. Advantage. And I'm a wood elf and we're in the woods, so I definitely have hiding.
When we come back, I have 30 good berries.
Yay.
Hooray.
Yay! Berries.
And my chosen enemy is undead.
That's all of our chosen enemies.
Yeah, but I get only 4.
You get all the specials. Are you a noble?
Yep.
You're like the opposite of my character. Are you gonna be evil?
Nope.
That's good.
My chosen enemy is whatever's trying to eat me.
Yes.
So a few days later, you come upon an abandoned riverside camp strewn with wreckage.
Their canoes.
The tents are moldy and tattered, and all the permanent structures appear to have been burned to the ground. 2 intact rowboats are tied off to a short dock.
Yeah, we can steal boats.
North of the camp is a ridge, built into which is an 80-foot tall stone statue carved to look like a man with a crocodile on his back. Between the statue's feet is a stone archway leading to a dark tunnel. To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen with a small panicked bird running around inside of it. There are no other signs of life.
Aw, there's a bird.
We have a pet bird? What kind of bird?
Is it a sheep bird?
Delicious.
Detect magic or shield. Detect magic helps all of us.
Looks like a fledgling axebeak.
Oh, we should keep it and it can be our baby.
Yes.
So weird. Can I give it a
So
good
this is
berry?
what the statue looks like.
I'm going to give the bird a good berry.
Give you the bird a good berry.
It looks like the alligator
We're
just ate
down
that
to
person's
29
head.
good berries.
Probably just like give it a grape so like a cat or something.
Yeah, offer it a good berry. Birds love them. Speaks are cute.
What is his feet?
You have some letters for us to take as well.
Okay. So as you approach, you see a burned out shrine. It's, this one here. This is the camp from the Order of the Gauntlet. So this looks to be a shrine to Torm, but it looks like it must have gone up in flames at some point.
Aww.
They take terrible
And
care of their
there's not very much left.
Tracks.
Roll a survival. You can see a lot of various humanoid tracks. They're all scattered about. You can't quite make out what happened here, although it looks like the camp may have been raided or something.
But not by creatures, it seems by humanoids at least.
Mostly, yeah.
It's not like on 3 toes or...
Hey, people has 3 toes. Nothing wrong with that.
Looking around the shrine at all? Okay. You find a silver holy symbol of Torm hanging from a leather thong on the peg of the shrine wall. Worth 25 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I cast speak with animals with the axe?
You're not quite there yet.
Damn it. I just love that little bird.
Walking along the path leading to the statue thing, you see what look to be 2 latrines.
So which one of you is going to go look in them? Go.
Some
I'm good. I guess what?
Okay.
Not very well.
So the as you approach the latrines, the rogue ducks behind a bush. It's not a very big bush.
Still an angel.
I mean, there's latrines right there. I'm not sure why you're squatting behind a bush.
Someone else.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Moving on.
Be civilized.
Well, you should go check out the latrines. Rogue, with your investigations, investigate the
I poke
toilet.
around with my quarterstaff.
You poked the what?
I poke around with my quarterstaff.
So yeah, they're latrines. They're like little enclosed porta potties.
Yeah, I'm not going in. That's what I'm saying. Like I'll poke around.
Like, do we hear anything?
No,
What
it's
is
very quiet other than the sound of the bird in the animal pen.
I open it, but like if it swings
Well,
open it.
and when I say quiet, I mean you're in a jungle. The jungle sounds
It sounds like a jungle. Like,
yeah.
So does the door pull out?
I assume it opens out. Very
Yeah, I'm
like-
hoping it's gonna pull out, right? Because that would suck if it pushes in while you're in there.
Sure, it pulls out.
So I'm gonna open it, but I'm gonna open it to where like the door, I'm behind the door, so they can look in. Yeah.
You open it and you find a dead Templar inside.
How long's he been dead?
Roll a survival.
Oh, crap.
This is Tomb of Annihilation or horror.
Annihilation.
Annihilation. You already did 2 points.
That's cocked. A 14?
You know from what you heard about the camp is that they were attacked like a 10-day ago.
Oh, I
and-
thought we were going to the one that wasn't attacked. Like
no,
where they went.
this is Camp Righteous. This is the first camp. This is the one that they were attacked.
Oh, okay.
Camp Vengeance is further down the stream.
Did this poor guy die in the toilet?
It looks like he might have died after the attack.
After
And-
the attack?
Yeah.
And now we have to redent it.
You want to do a medicine check to figure out how he died?
He survived, but he ate something weird and didn't work out.
I have 0 to medicine.
What's his name? Elvis?
I got an 8.
Oh, also the dead Templar. He's not in the latrine. He's in the pit below the latrine.
Ew.
Oh,
Digging
so
around in there.
somebody ate him and then had to use the body, right?
And they just pooped out the whole Templar?
It looks actually fairly well intact.
So he got stuck down there.
No,
He
it's a
drowned in.
gelatinous.
Oh, he was hiding and he drowned in it. Ew.
That or a gelatinous cube had to,
Someone else want to roll a medicine?
That's an awful way to go.
13.
6. I know medicine.
22.
Like
left
you
to die.
look at it and you're like, that guy died of thirst. It's obvious. His lips are all cracked and everything. And,
He's covered in shit.
I was distracted
All
by
this
the poo
and
everywhere.
nothing to drink.
yeah. Doesn't I mean it doesn't look like he was attacked or anything. His armor, other than slightly dirty, is not scratched or scuffed or anything. It looks fairly well preserved. Looks to be
Definitely died of dehydration.
gonna loot the body.
Yeah.
Gonna climb down there and loot the body.
I'm gonna
then we
try
leave
to
it
like
there?
rope him like a lasso.
Okay. Roll a dexterity save.
Crap.
He just
Yeah, literally.
splashed all over you.
I'm not trying that hard. It's like not leaning over it. Okay, I got a 17.
All right, you're able to pull him up. You find a ruined set of scale mail.
Much like what I'm wearing,
Yeah.
except this one's poo flavored.
Yeah. There is a warhammer and a pouch containing 5 assorted gemstones, 50 gold each.
What's the statue of the god?
guys
up
are
again?
welcome.
The camp?
It is a statue of a man with a
This
alligator,
scale mail
a crocodile on his back.
Hasn't been range fair.
Can I ask our guide if he may know who like it is?
I'll keep my mangy bear scale mail over the poo scale mail.
That's a picture.
I mean, there's a river right there.
Are we near it yet or no?
It's been soaking in
Yeah,
there.
you're by the latrines, which
Smell
is a little ways south. You're around the bend there. You can see the side of it.
So can I ask our guide if he knows anything? Does he recognize it?
Yeah, these are the latrines right here.
Show you what we have. I'd like to have a little bit of an idea of what you have more.
He says, in the early days of the world, man stood by the banks of a river, frightened. Crocodile raised his head from the water and asked, "What troubles you, cousin man?" Man said, "I must cross this river, but I fear to enter the water alone, because it teems with your brethren." Crocodile replied, "It's true, you would not be safe, but I will carry you across the river safely on my back, if you were promised to return the favor." Man agreed, and Crocodile bore him safely across the water. When they reached the far bank, Man asked, "How can I repay you?" Crocodile asked, "I wish to see the realm of humans, but I fear to go there alone, because it teems with your brethren. You must carry me on your back across your realm."
Oh no!
Not the short end of that deal.
Man had been tricked, but a promise is a promise, so he carried Crocodile safely on his back across the entire realm of humans, a journey that lasted many years. He also swore in his anger that never again would men and crocodiles be friends, and so it has remained to this day.
That's awful.
They can still be friends. They
Yeah.
just don't make deals.
Just don't be friends with the dick crocodile. Be friends with the nicer crocodile.
Yeah, that
who's
would-
probably still a dick, just to a lesser degree.
And that poem, I guess, is where we will end for the night, because it is just about 9 o'clock.
Hey, we leveled up though.
Hooray, level up!
And everybody made.
Nope. Didn't level up either.
So would you like to introduce us to your new character before we go?
No.
Okay, fine.
How much XP did we get technically for this session?
Razzle
We only
Fan
got
the
50 last one,
Hellbreaker.
so minus 50.
There were 5 of
We had
the,
more than 50.
We had 2 previous sessions.
Ah, I could do this with my website. Not my website. Alright, so it's Cathos.
yeah, I can do it on Kobold Fight Club real quick.
So there are 4. So there are 4 gems that were 50 apiece.
There were 4 Deinonychus, 4 gems, 50 gold each, and
We had 119.
and that the emblem of Torm that was worth
425.
25.
No, I'm not gonna sell it.
Do the math.
I don't need terms bad at me.
119.
Right. It's a gem, a gem, a gem, a gem.
Yup.
So 50 gold.
55.
60.
We get more.
Zorbo.
We already had 10.
I still what you had.
We figured out it was 306 for us, at least.
I'm with the-
279.
That's what I put down too. Cool.
Yeah, 279 for you guys, so 3. There's.
So it was 1,300 total. Actually, let me use the adjusted XP from Kobolds, because I've done that before. So your new total. Uh, 650 XP each at the end of the night.
So 650.
Minus 119.
Wait, 650.
So take your total from last session and add 650 as your total, and then whatever percentages you need to do after that.
Wait, we got 650. 650?
Yes.
Okay. I only put down like 2 something.
It's adjusted.
Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I was just surprised. 757.
So that should be a little bit a ways from third. Third is 900, I think.
Yay.
Right? Is it 600?
How much do we need to level?
Oh man.
Are you like?
66.
Yeah, I think it's 900 third. Yeah, so you're like 7.
We're 66.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
All
it's
right.
not.
Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Murderhobos Anonymous. We stream live every Wednesday night, and hopefully by next week I'll have figured out Fantasy Grounds a little better for next time. Have a good night.